Accident scene. Journalists and investigative journalists there and see that, let's give an example, 10 people died on the spot. And he wants to report that, and he's being free. He said, no, don't. Do we have to manage the truth at that point or say the way it is? You know, due to online advancement now, people take phones and they do live streaming, whether they are journalists or not. All right, what's your take on that from your own angle?
No, the problem we have concerning reporting crashes, the conflicting figures, and that's why, just as you said, a lot of us are home journalists because we want to be the first to break the news at the crash scene, rather than you maybe dialing the toll-free emergency number for somebody, the rescue agencies to come and rescue the victims. We like going live stream to be the first person to break the news. But let me answer the question pertaining you reporting the number of people dead. You know, for a journalist, you can't certify those you meet right there dead. You can't say 10 dead because you're not a doctor. And that is why for us, we always want to be the one to say, after taking them maybe to the hospital, and at the end of the day, they are declared dead. That's when we can do our own release or now inform you concerning the number of people that actually died at the crash scene. Because you might be shocked that after taking a victim to the hospital, maybe it's just unconscious, maybe due to shock or something, and for you, you're counting the number of physical people you see on ground there, and the person is actually unconscious, but you have already declared such a person dead in your narrative. So it's always better for us to centrally push that news to the public so that at the end of the day, you know, just like the AIG said, the news you push there has a way of affecting our image at the end of the day. Because countries reading that and seeing that another 10 people have died in a crash scene is saying that we are reckless, we don't value life, and that's what they will always see us to be. Okay, let me give you a physical narrative. A friend of mine just came back from Cote d'Ivoire, and right there at the airport, he said the discrimination started right from when he landed. And that's just because they see us as people who don't value anybody, and it will always rub off on us and our image. So it's always better for us to centrally agree that anytime there's a crash scene and you're there, let FRSC, after taking those victims there and they have been certified there, release the authentic number of people that actually passed on as a result of that crash. And also, you know, right there, they can also tell you what led the primary investigation they must have done. We'll be able to ascertain what actually caused the crash, and they can also advise the motoring public on how to prevent that. But if you want, as an investigative journalist, to be the first to break the news, you might be misleading the public at the end of the day. So, controlling that, I feel every one of us can also pledge that we can centrally wait for maybe an official release from the agency that rescues such victims so that we can report it daily, rather than misleading. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
We in road safety measures to be given concerning traffic. Now, a situation where a reporter gives traffic along a particular route without knowing or asking for the cause of that traffic that has stretched backward. You repeating it, seeing it maybe from afar, that you are at the back of the traffic, you don't know what is happening in the front. So you quickly get your phone, sending out a report that along Alapere Ogudu, there's a lot of traffic, there's no movement, but you have not got to the front to know the cause of what is causing that traffic. And you are not coming back. When you eventually get to that place and you are seeing what the cause is really, you have to come back to that media and report that on getting to a particular place, we saw some LASMA personnel trying to remove a carnage of road traffic accident or something like a flood causing slowness in traffic. So feedback is necessary when you are reporting traffic. Not just that, we should just report the traffic and not coming back. The same thing with security issues. This morning I saw something on the platform I know that somebody sent maybe a driver rides to get for him, not knowing that there's a cartel that has hidden a drug beneath the plastic of that driver. He put the drug underneath. They now had the rice that people will eat, cooked rice on top. So the guy checked what is this black thing underneath that plastic. He discovered that it's a drug. He now shared it online. Now that thing is going viral now. But what I expected from that kind of person is get closer to the security agent. Share it with the security agent first before you share it publicly. You know, if sharing it publicly now shows that the person that sent you has already seen that this guy has known what I wanted to get. So he or she will go underground. There's no way the security agent will get the person, even if they ask him to come and explain. But if he has secretly maybe get in touch with the PRO, Odimon, this is the AIG Zone 2, and say that I have an information to give, that information will be hidden before they get the owner of that food is sent him. So that's why I said, when you are reporting, track as much as possible to get the root cause of what you are reporting, not just to report and not getting the feedback.
Thank you. Motivating our journalists, providing them the financial support or things that will motivate them to focus on their job professionally and not cut corners because of stomach infrastructure. Sir, over to you.
Thank you very much. My name is Martin Bradley. As you know, the reward of journalists is not on earth, it is in heaven. Because sincerely speaking, it is not easy to do investigative journalism and also report objective without fear of contradiction. I know there's a lot of back and forth that might confront journalists, but there is ethics in journalism. First of all, the ethics have to do with, you look at national ethics, which is national security. When you are a reporter, at the end of the day, people that are trying to synthesize and digest the level of then in the world that doesn't have its own challenges. Last month, today they can't go out to buy diesel to run their business. So what about businesses? Their own challenges. It's not only journalists alone. What I will say is the journalists also have different stream of income. You should not just rely on one. Rather, you should do other things to be able to. You will be able to really, as an artist, so that you don't allow them to call you on what you need to buy. The money and to call the people. Because if you don't give them exactly the objectivity of your reporting, the purpose of journalism will be defeated. So that is why journalism in Nigeria was betrayed and they retrained. And the public need to invest in journalism to even corporate organizations as part of the CSR and even the government itself. So that's my take on it. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Please.